6 months now. You've even gotten a third notice. I'm done. You need to take your stuff and get out and don't come back.
Brittany, please, please. All right, I'm gonna bring my rent. Brittany, please. Hey, good news. Yeah. I say nothing is too hard. Nothing is too hard. This work can testify. After 400 years in slavery, God brought them hey, to the promised land. That's so. Hey, Liberia can testify. Yeah. After 14 years, I say nothing is too hard. Yeah. For God, I say nothing is too hard. Jehovah, you know nothing.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Ela we go no quadrugrera.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Look I want the grera you know. Ah, na brother we go mubanya o. So quadrugrera kwanu. Liba na zero quadrugrera kwanu. So you back up we go you know. Kaya ka we go ya.
Kana go keep you do. Fire da. Kapa way go do kapa ya. Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera. Ma make up do kapa ya. Quadrugrera. Wait, aletona quadrugrera. So ayimu quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera. Nemba yawa quadrugrera. Ma we kaya quadrugrera. Way banasana kasaya kapotu quadrugrera. Kadiaga morusu aletona quadrugrera. Quadrugrera, 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 quadrugrera. So, Tangrebo como una bounce on cuerno tuwa. Tangrebo yikanga, baile upo kwa umba. Seya no bien atiga, grena ka konsu ya no bien atiga. Grena na boka we. Bande bodo di ye yara yiko. Ona ka wewe pa mo kwana watangwa. Kiwa kanu aluya. Kiwa kanu aluya. Quadrugrera, quadrugrera, quadrugrera. Quadrugrera, quadrugrera. Quadrugrera. Kapodo wone mai swaga yenza tu. Yipata do wone mai swaga yenza tu. Depura kawe kamera. Breno gonu sa katane. Sasu ya wokanu kwa sasu quadrugrera.
Aya na no dua. Abayimu.
Quadrugrera.
I want the baby go.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Emma we gaba when you want.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
So I gaba we go you want.
Quadrugrera.
Gaba when you gaba we go.
Aletona quadrugrera. Quadrugrera.
Talk my back when I saw a gun yaso. Couple way ya great as a gun yaso. In Baka Baka. So no woman walk a great walk to where. So no woman walk a great walk. They are going to walk to open. Wado apiege. Wado piege kaba wengwe pege na ye. Wado basageza. Sade me kwisa. Greno kanu kwa sadene kwa soe. Kaba yimo kaba wengwe ayo. Quadrugrera, quadrugrera. Mama daddy we want to come and talk to. Daddy so daddy we uso. I'm marina why. Mama mother uso. Let's go lume. Megi way we lume. Kwabu way we quadrugrera. Mama way we lega. Ayiwa kama wengo aya. Kaya na kama wengo yalo. Mama mere no waka pane walo. Dito quadrugrera.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Kwambu webo ni manothe quadrugrera.
Quadrugrera. Aletona quadrugrera.
Yang yang.
Quadrugrera.
Yang yang wanna gane yang. Ero gane wanna kabwe yang.
Quadrugrera.
Mama longa yang.
Quadrugrera. Quadrugrera.
Mama gane ma anyway quadrugrera.
Quadrugrera. Quadrugrera.
Kwalo gana turo we quadrugrera.
Quadrugrera.
Quadrugrera kwanui.
Ah, Magiata welu. Talk away. Let's go away. To the way of quadrugrera kwanui. Quadrugrera. Ah, quadrugrera. Prepara o kwaye. Quadrugrera. 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 Kapa way go do one so that quadrugrera. Mama we go on quadrugrera. Yire we go on quadrugrera. Sorry, Santa said I look at the fire when I said they Kakpole. Boy, Posaru, Papa, you see, I miss a Pakamopo. What do I want to get a connoisseur? Young Messer at the world, just at the world. Yavana at the world. Mary, why do the one and so that way? Mary, why do the one and so that they are? I don't know. Can't you can have a good afternoon? What a prayer. I don't know what a prayer.
Many way with you, we're going to have. But many will be the book on it. Also, God knows help you, Mama. Papa say, go away, what a prayer. Mary Langa will live a prayer. What a prayer. So, what a prayer. I don't know what a prayer. She done made it when you were great. I don't know what a prayer. When you went, we're quite a prayer. What a prayer. I don't know what a prayer. Marry dog, Mama, for a country. What a prayer. Marry give a what a prayer. I don't know what a prayer. Mama, Benita, longer, I will. Benita, sorrow, longer, I will. Father, when you were gone, so
Restoration will win. Baka will win, oh. What the Baka will win, oh. Everybody knows say Baka will win. Hey, Baka will win. Everybody knows say that Baka will win. Baka will win, oh. What the Baka will win, oh. Everybody knows say that Baka will win. Hey, Baka will win. Breaking heart, breaking heart. Kaya pepe, breaking heart, breaking heart, breaking heart. Break the bamboo down, the bamboo down. Break the bamboo down, 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 down. Break the bamboo down, the bamboo down. Break the bamboo down, 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 down. Give them pressure, give them pressure. Baka give them pressure, give them pressure. Baka give them pressure, give them pressure. Baka give them pressure. Baka will win, oh. On the Baka will win, oh. Everybody knows say Baka will win. Hey, Baka will win. Everybody knows say that Baka will win. Baka will win, oh. On the Baka will win, oh. Everybody knows say that Baka will win. Hey, Baka will win, oh. Hey, Baka will win.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. We want a puppet our yeah, our people. Let it go, let it go, let it go. We want a puppet our yeah, our people. We tired with the killing. We tired with the suffering. We tired with the harsh.
You are here like this. I'm okay. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Jerry Bloody, are you ready? Jerry Bloody, are you ready? So right now we will call out to the podium the king of gospel music.
Yes.
The king of gospel music. King Jerry Bloody to perform the rescue song. What time is this? What time is this? Okay, that's clap for Jerry Bloody. Let's clap for Jerry Bloody. Come, yeah. Keep going. Yeah. Thank you so much. If Pastor man here, he want to take our place. He be there, he got to sing something for the Oma to hear. Thank you for coming, Papi. Thank you for coming, Senator. Thank you for everybody. Visitation. I'm But the one at Libya, they will call it up. Amen. When I perform that kind of song, you can clap in that. Clap for the people. And so, what time is this? What time is this?
So, thank you. Let me announce that as MC, we have the official copy of the program sheet. So, we will be giving you exactly what we have. But let me just tell you something joke. When I looked behind me just now when the guy was singing, I saw Senator Kanga dancing. Then she's a rescue tree, our rescue mother. So when I saw her dancing, I got reminded of one grandfather. Somebody told me, say, that woman music can spoil. Even if you beat my time, she will dance. So the moment I saw her dancing, I said, the guy was telling me. So put your hands together for rescue mother. All right. So at this time, we want to call on the microphone the National Vice Chair for Mobilization Recruitment of the Unity Party, who will do for us the recognition of our platform guests. Comrade Warren Bryan.
Paola, Kennedy Fertilizer, Kennedy Papa, for country recognize today, my own friend and brother, Comrade Amos B. But you see, we will try to model out everything. Jeremiah Kuhn, and now allow me to recognize the presence of the man who is leading this train, the presence of the spotlight, presence of someone who has nothing else but to just make sure that Liberia is better. And let them recognize the presence of His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai,
the MC got the master copy of the programs. Okay? So I want to quickly use this time to usher on this podium the Senior National Vice Chair or the Vice Chair for Administration of the Unity Party, Madam Doba Vapla, who will introduce to you Rescue One. All protocols observed. Okay, I've been asked to introduce someone to you that all of you know, right? Yes. What the boy saying? Yes. Let me hear JMB. Let me tell you something quickly because it's getting late. This man is the rescuer in chief. So we call him rescue number 1, right? And the reason why you see all these people gravitating towards the one man, because of something they call what? Integrity. Every day you hear integrity, you know the meaning? Yes. We're not talking about people who have not been given the opportunity to see, then they can't say, I can't see. We're talking about someone who has seen public property and say it's not for me. Yes. It is for the people. Yes. Give it to the people. Yes. This is the rescue one that we're talking about. The last time I was in a discussion with some people, they say, what a man legacy. In their mind, when you steal plenty of money, you pay plenty skyscraper than legacy. No. Legacy is training people values, principles, and according to the way you live. That's why our rescue one is called the Integrated Outcome of Liberia. Ladies and gentlemen, the people of Bong County, my own in-laws, my children, my sister-in-law, my father-in-law, I am honored at this point to call on stage Rescue One Ambassador Joseph Nimba County.
Everybody pop up,
Testing 1, 2, testing 2, 2.
Say no to we are, say no to we are.
Thank you, all of you, for showing up. And you see, because you turned out the rain didn't come. I want to thank God for you. I want to recognize all of our important people. I don't want to go around calling names. They called the name several times. But I want to say today, thanks so much for Honorable Prince Moy. Together with the chairperson of the rescue collaborators in Bong County, Martha, thank you so much. And I want to thank all of our people, PYJ, the chairman, the rescue mother, the rescue auntie, all of us. God bless us and thank you very much. Please have your seat. We are here today in Bong County. I want to thank for this big turnout. But you know, in a few days, we'll be celebrating 176 years as a nation. And one time I asked independent, what do we celebrate? Is it the years or the development? Here we are in Bong County, the very heart of this nation. About 5 counties, 6, 7, they have to pass through here to go down to Monrovia. We see the streets are not even laid out. And because the streets are not laid out, people fight for land. The school they started building here, they can't complete. Nothing. And we still celebrating. We want to tell you people that we are not here for fun. It is about time that this country is changed for the better. And we are very serious about it. We are very serious about it. You may have heard people talking several times. But what we're talking about today, we are not just talking, we're talking, preparing, in the true sense of the word, to rescue this country. We're not looking for good. You see here, the pavement of the Kokoya to Grand Bassa Road. Those are the things we're talking about, that we must do. The Pataweed, and we know, should have been a tourist attraction. Is it developed? No. Those are all the things that bring revenue to the nation and make people happy. We started the Salim market here. Is it completed? No! And you don't think we should complete it? We have to complete that. The Bong Technical College. Our young people have to go to Monrovia. They have to pay rent. In a country 176 years old is unacceptable. Instead of paving road, instead of giving them education, they say we should give them kush. Now this is the time for us to push out and bring development to this country. The Phoebe Hospital, it had been the hospital here. The late Dr. Gwaningali spent his time here. Up to this day, that hospital is still has not improved. You can't even have electricity correctly. These are the things that we have to rescue, and we will rescue them. Also, you have here the presidential palace that used to be a very beautiful place. Today is just there. So instead of making it better, it's getting worse. This team is not going to leave us here like that. These are the things we need to rescue. Your children, your future. They send their children abroad. I have my children here. I told them, you will go to school here. They're born here, they went to school here, they graduated here. Because this is the country they belong to. Why do we always enjoy things in other countries but not in our own? Look at the young people here. I had always said that this Bong County, since it's the center of the country, will make Bong the conference center of this country. Where good hotels will be built, people will come and lay this place out so that we live like civilized people. And that's the thing about the rescue. For me, I enjoy nothing else with everything good I say I wish you were in Liberia. It's about time that we move this country forward. It's about time. That's the reason you're here. And we're not making empty promises. By the time we take over this country, you will see things moving. Education for our children. You're proud when you know that your children are better than even you. Not worse. So we're here today to thank you and to assure you that in about 3 months' time, this government will disappear. But they will not go with their loot, so we're not going to allow that to go. Because what they sold is your money. We will show you the development. The amount of money these people have spent so far, the 12 years we stay in government, we didn't spend that much. And how does it show on you? The hospital not working, the school not working, the medical people who treat us, the nurses are not paid. And you see, we say we should be happy about that. We cannot. We cannot. Your citizens are part of you. And so if you've been playing with your lives and supporting people because you like them, this is not a time for that. Take this country, bring blessing to our people, improve their conditions. Sometimes people say that they are weird. That's not your way of life. Every human being wants progress. And that's what we're thinking about. And we're not just thinking, that's what we'll bring. And I tell you, as I was coming, they sent me photos of cars stuck in the mud in Lofa. 176 years. Countries that are just 60 years, you rush to go there. Ghana is not even 70 years. And that's where we rush. I want my people to get the best of life here. And that's the responsibility we have. If people have not seen it, we have seen it. And that's what we feel an obligation. I didn't have to do this, but I must, because God has ordained that we do it to leave a legacy for our people. To leave our people better than them. I want to thank you for this burden. It's not campaign time, but I can tell you, for me, mark the work we say. It is about rescuing you people. It's about giving you quality life. It's about making you proud of your country. It's about your children coming up in an environment that is safe. You live in a country that don't even playground for children. Nothing. And people just taking money, building houses, God didn't make the country for just few people. So we are here to thank you and to give you hope. And I can tell you, this hope is possible in you. When on October 10, you retake that money, you eat it, but you vote your conscience so that this country can be free. And then people will take over and make sure that will give you quality life. You're not made to go beg people every day. If all our children become dope artists, we're going to run this country when we have gone. We want to say to you people, you can trust that this country is going to be. We want I look at it like Liberian women, the way they live love. Today, I listened to the family and they told me we eat 3 times a week. Can you imagine human being telling you they eat 3 times a week? It's true. Because all their monies are taken by rogues, people who just think that they are the only one that own this country. In 90 days, a little bit over 90 days, that will change. This country will be transformed and your life will improve. And we put nobody coming into government to say you come in to steal. If that's what you want to do, you better stay out. Because we're not going to do it. In fact, if everybody got a nice little place, they can get good drinking water. They can go to the hospital and get treated. They won't need to come to you. We don't want to. We not want to see children of school age selling. They should all be in school, and government will have to make sure that happens. So you don't have to worry that your children are in school because you don't have money. We'll generate the money. I'm saying that everybody in this country, for a minimum insurance, will go to the best of hospital. And that's what we want to do. Because you're scared to go to the hospital because you don't know, you can't afford it. I have an elderly man in this county who took surgery. And somebody came to me and said, my father wants to sell a cow to you and a calf so he can pay hospital bill. How much money? $350. I said, I don't want the cow and the calf. His health is better than that cow and the calf. We have to have heart. We have to know that there are other people simply because they laugh even when they are hungry, or because the pastors assure them of a future doesn't mean they don't have problems. When you go home, your child hungry, you don't have food for them. You know what I mean? Sometimes they refuse to call you daddy if you can't produce. If you can't produce, they don't call you daddy, and they open and say, go to your hopeless father. You're not hopeless because you don't want to do something, but we have to create that opportunity for you. And that's what we're talking about. We want to say to you, if you haven't believed in anybody for once, give us a chance, and you see this country will be transformed. Thank you. Thank you.
As we welcome on this platform, Senator Prince Johnson of Nimba County.
Our incoming president, His Excellency JMB, Rescue Mother, Rescue Angel, Rescue 2, Senator Moy, distinguished Bong guests, people of Bong County, hello to all of you. Time is running out. I will reserve all other things for the campaign. But what I want to say in brief, you ask the church leaders, the Muslims, other religious people to pray for you when things get tough. And they pray for you. You got your part to play, God has his part to play. But you always make the wrong choice. This election is not about JMB. It's not about MGR or Unity Party. It's not about any party. It's about the people of Liberia versus the corrupt government. You know, I have never seen what happened in this government before. Auditors responsible to keep records of your money were all killed in cold blood. All killed in cold blood. Among those who were killed, one is Ines. You know who Ines was? The brother from mother and father of the wife of Nathaniel Margibi. They killed their own people to maintain their power and to steal more and build houses. You know Joshua, who they said jump over the window? That's a lie, because why they say he jumped was not where he was found. And if you jump through the window and you drop and bust your head, the blood will flash. That was not the case. You know who Joshua was? The first cousin of Vice President Joel Howard Taylor. Yes. You know Gifted Lama? She was one of the auditors that were killed. The husband of Gifted Lama is Say Lama, the commissioner of West Point in this government. So we need to unite and remove them. Power is not taken from a dictator easily. They want to protect the ill-gotten wealth and the dynasty. So if you beat them through the ballot box, they want to cause trouble. But we must defend this nation. We must defend this nation. If you're not prepared to sacrifice your life, then you are cowards. Get out! Then you are cowards. Life is so precious, but it's worth giving for a cause. If you preserve your life and you're scared to die, and you allow dictator to continue their dictatorial norms to kill, you see the American people, they watch everything on satellite. They watch everything. They charge this government of being extrajudicial killers. They come and say, preach doesn't kill. Now wartime and war is not Bob Marley music. Now, I will soon take my seat now, but I want to let you know, the people of Lofa are very honest people. They have a long history of being truthful to people. Vice President Joseph Boyka, who is going to be our next president, served Madam Salim for 12 unbroken years, faithfully, honestly, loyally. If he was dishonest, she won't even keep him. One day. It's time now for him to be the president. She is fighting him at all costs. Are we going to allow her to succeed with a demonic plan? Nimba County stand by Lofa. Yes. We stand by Bong. Yes. We are prepared to elect Mr. Boyka, Ambassador Boyka, and his son, Jeremiah Baku. We thank you for the gathering. I'm so happy. I think we will try to provide more pride in this. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Come on, Senator, once more. Thank you so much. So at this point, I want you to put your hands together as we welcome on the stage the National Campaign Manager of the rescue team, Senator Prince Kamwe.
Thank you. Bong County, thank you. Bong County, say yeah. Thank you ever so much. You see what happened to Bong County? Those that have spoken know more about us than we know about ourselves. And so, our uncle came here, he said, the Kokoya Road will be paved to Basso. You know what pavement means? They will put quota on it by way of St. John to Basso. Is that a big news for us? Our uncle also said, Phoebe Hospital subsidy going to increase so everybody can go there and take medicine free. He said the market is started. The selling market to the old LEC compound. When they were running their 2017 campaign, they said they were going to finish it. And so that market stayed there. Uncle said in his first 90 days, he will finish that market. Oh. Then the Padawi waterfall that's supposed to bring millions of dollars to Bong County and the country. We're going to make it as a tourist attraction center in the Republic of Liberia. So it's here to know more about us than we know about ourselves. Yes. Everybody has said it. This campaign, this rescue thing is not about money. It's not about rescue mother. It's not about rescue one. It's not about rescue two. Any government you gave us, all of us will get tenure equal to that government. When I came here and told you 2017 that this George Weah man, from all indications, does not have the slightest knowledge to lead. You were saying that I want to join Uncle Boyka so we can perpetuate, so that we can stay in power for long. And so, when you rejected him, what my colleagues did for me, they made me deputy speaker. So it's not for me, it's for you people. is about you people. So when anybody come here and tell you, oh, Moy then, next year when we go to the Senate again, they will say, maybe Moy sit down, wait, who will be sovereign? Are you? So this thing is about you. And that's why I tested you people. I want to thank the steering committee. 2 weeks I have not been in the country. 2 weeks when I came in the country, just the morning, and so I was testing the Bong County people that the Taka where you here, all the aspiring,
we cannot afford to support George Weah any longer. We cannot. As I speak to you, they have stolen all our money from Majesty, $9 million. I won't talk too long, I will soon sit down. But I want you to notice there are 2 major candidates in the race. JMB and Weah. Weah's vice president is Joel Howard Taylor. Joel Howard Taylor sent people to the Church of God, where I serve as a pastor, the Christ Chapel of Faith, to kill me. They attacked me. They disrupted the church service. Do you understand? Do you want to elect George Weah to have Joel Taylor continue to be vice president? Let them go. If you elect George Weah, then you want all your money, medicine. If you elect George Weah second time is injury time on the football field. That is good bad time. This man has stolen all our money. The iron ore is gone, and your money is gone. I regret. I'm bleeding in my heart. You know why? You are taking some of that money to bribe some unscrupulous representatives from District 4, former county inspector, regional mayor, Garrison Yeru, other people that we have to get jobs. They gave them money to deny you of the vice presidency, to deny Honorable Ambassador JMB of the highest seat in the land. They have joined George Weah. And let me tell you this before I sit down. The day I was attacked, that early morning, Garrison Yellow, Roland Dwarf, they were at Bambu Cargo and 2 others. What the bunny? Dr. Mengason. They were at Madam Joel Awatola's house to put the plan in action. And when they concluded, they remained behind and sent the group led by Bleedy. You know who Bleedy is? Bleedy is the first cousin of Mambu.
They go smoke goods. So they leave it in the center of the town. They sell it market at bush. Then they can get a beginning to go there to smoke. By that they make more money, right? Then the superintendent compound too, they get people to go there to go smoke. It's intentional. That's why they can't go pressure, because they want people to go smoke in the center of the town, and that market will go cool, right? So we gotta say no to kush. We can't do kush again. Liberia is now the center of drugs in this country. In West Africa, Liberia is the center of drugs. Liberia is the place where they can arrest 100 million drugs and nobody is in jail. It means somebody be saying that somewhere know about it. If you didn't know about it, people will be in jail, right? So when I take mother in town, I want to say thank you. We are happy to be in Bong County. This is the right time to rescue this country. After the war, when things got destroyed, Liberians went to the poll and elected 2 persons to fix the country, Madam Salif and Ambassador Bwakai. They helped fix the country. Those days they used to, those are also went to refugee camp. You know how we were treated. The people used to call all sorts of needs. Those 2 people came, they clean the country. When you're traveling, you throw your passport. People say, yeah, the people from Liberia, they are good people. So they set the country in motion and say, hey, President, we are Vice President Joel Taylor. You take the country, you go carry it. Unfortunately, the minister breaking everything down. Everything that was in place, the police hub that was here, I don't know whether they stay here again. Because the police was hungry, so they got to leave. When we used to be passing here, you see the CB Doma Hospital, you see electricity and everything, right? Go down to there and see, I don't know where they get fuel. The last time the people of Bong County, Phoebe came to my office to ask for bus. I said, how can you come to a senator from Nimba to ask for bus when you got a sitting vice president of the Republic of Liberia? When Ambassador Braga was vice president, his budget was around 1.8, 1.9 million, maximum 2 million. The present vice president got about $4 million budget. Out of 4 million, when you take 80,000 to buy bus for CB, what will happen to you? That's the reason why we need to rescue this country. Drugs need to go back to the hospital. Our people need good health. Phoebe needs buses, not just a bus. We can assure you that under Ambassador Braga leadership, this country will change. He said it already. If you want steal, you want make money, don't take ministerial position in your job because you'll be disappointed. Go do different things, right? We believe in him. He's a strong person. He worked in this country for over 40 years, both private and public sector, and no record on him. The first day I went to the public said, my son, I've been living in the house 43 years. The house has been for me now because all the children gone. So only me and the woman inside knows the house too big for all. It didn't mean they live in the house for 43 years and the house, small house, the house stay big for a one. Why I want to eat with 100 horses? Why you carry name? I want to say thank you. I know there was pressure in Bong County. Money came here, they paying people to not come here. Those of you who support us and receive the money, we want to say, y'all, thank you, y'all.
Open the corridor here. Start telling the people to go.
Wow. It's slow. Hey, my bro, you good? Get down, get down. What's that? Get down, get down. Where? A lot of people get in the car. Get down. Philip, t'as fait les gars? So we'd like to say thanks for rejoining us. Those of you joining, there is a little bit of
my friend and brother Francis, how you doing?
Not so bad, bro. EB, how you doing, bro? EB?
I'm doing quite okay. Welcome to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. What we look at JMB visit to Nimba. But before that, I want to tell you welcome to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss varieties of issues. So I would like for you to come in and give your opening statement, and then we will pick up from there.
Let me say, first of all, I'd like to say thank Minister and appreciation to you for inviting me on your platform tonight, bro. AB, I highly appreciate it. I know I'll get some how do you call it, some backward reaction that support Joe. Yeah, you know, from the left side. You know, I don't like to call people name from the left side. They will come and tell me I don't speak English. I'm not grammatically correct, which I don't really care. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I highly appreciate you. God bless you. God give you actually God strengthen your day. God bless your family. I know some of those backward reactionary that from my left side who can't tell me you don't speak English, which I don't really care. This is my opening statement. I'm from Bong, Nimba County. I don't speak good English. I don't know if you're going to criticize me on my English. Get ready to criticize me. For me, I don't care. Thank you very much, baby.
My friend and brother Francis, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing extremely good.
I'm talking about Francis Kanguma Dono. Francis, are you hearing me? Francis, are you hearing me? Francis, are you hearing me? All right, Francis just left us. But I would like for us to look at JMB trends and the campaign team. Although they were able to make it clear that this was not a formal campaign, they were able to make it clear, and then they went to Kakata. We saw the turnout, and then they made their way to Bong. We saw the turnout in Bong. So we have our friend and brother Francis back. Francis, you hearing us? Francis, you hearing us? So the campaign train make a way to Bong County, and then we saw that crowd that I saw from Bong. That crowd was a phenomenal turnout. Since I have been associated with Unity Party, since I've been into Unity Party, I have never seen such a crowd. Then we saw the turnout today in Nimba, in my hometown, Nimba County, where we saw people climbing in trees. What do you have to say about that?
No, bro, AB, let me say something, right? Jogia is not a traditional politician. To say the guy is a traditional politician, right? You know, the Liberian people take a chances, right, to even think about voting for Jogia as a president. You know that very well. So what is happening today, you're not surprised to see it happening. You know, when you make a mistake, when you're ready to correct your mistake, right? Jogia is a mistake either way to Liberia. It's a mistake, a calculated mistake to Liberia. So the people look at Joseph Boakai are like you know, when you make a mistake, you go back to your mistake, you try to correct the mistake, right? There's no time to make a mistake because first food are food, second food are down food. What is happening in Liberia today is not by mistake though.
Let's be able to turn the pendulum to our friend and brother Francis Kanguma Dono. Francis, like I said, hello, Francis.
Yeah.
Like I
was
said,
getting you guys earlier, but I'm getting you guys now.
Like I said, you know, we saw the campaign train moving in Kakata. When the campaign train rested in Kakata, we saw a huge crowd. Then to our insult to injury, when the campaign train arrived in Bong, they said we are in Bong for a few hours. They were not in Bong for the whole night. They said that we were in Bong for a few hours. And that few hours we saw the tent. So people climbing in trees. People climbing in trees. People climbing in coconut tree to see the tree. What you have to say to that before we yeah, what do you have to say to that?
You know, Abi, I want to go a little bit to biblical education. You know, yesterday, Ome Bwakai said he don't know whether it was on the basis of coincidence. Because one of my most admired gentlemen, because he got this doctrine of South African political system. The former chairs of the Unity Party that had a cable to expel Dawo, former President Ellen Johnson Sawyer Wimope. And Wimope explained the story a little bit of Joe and Jeremiah in the Bible. So Omer Waga grabbed the microphone and went to that story to end the conversation with the people to present our honorable senator to his people. So Omer Baga said, you don't know whether that was coincidence, because before Joe came by Jeremiah, Saul was there. So the whole analogy is about Joshua is Saul. And Prince Joseph made reference to him to as Saul regime. So now Joe is here and Joe brings Jeremiah for backup. But let's go to the issue. You know, the many people say Jama Thomas Ebago came at home. The many people honor my voice tonight, they know exactly what that means. There is no coincidence based on what we see the government doing here by Joshua and his criminal cartels members. They got clear reason for going to Israel to go to River Jordan to BAFTA again. They got clear reasons for going to Israel to go to Jesus Christ's grave there and go in there to pray to enter grave, because according to the Bible, Jesus not there. So who they go to? Because you gotta go and say that on the lap of God's son before you can pray to God, because the Bible said the biblical Trinity, I and my Father are one.
Yeah.
And the Holy Spirit. And when you see me, you are in my Father. But how can you go to enter spot, enter grave, Jesus not there? How you will see Jesus' Father? So you're not going to see him. But this is the thing, Abby. I tell people mistakes, it's not a problem. To make mistakes, it's not a problem. But the willpower to muster the courage and the motivation to move on by using another approach to get to where you want to go. We all went to school, we took tests, and at some point we failed. But we studied better to make sure we correct those areas that we missed. And we did our makeup, we passed. So on the basis of faith, Job Wakai probably 2017 was not the right time, because there are so many people still have the mindset that just we could deliver our country to the glories of God, political glories of God. Thank God, we all find ourselves where we find ourselves. We all now know Joshua, who actually he is, based on political philosophers that say power is corrupt and absolute power is absolutely corrupt. We all know Joshua, who he is. He's a common white collar criminal wicked dancer. And that's why Liberian people say, in their majority now, that they gave it to him was a political accident, and they're going to correct that accident by reconstructing the accident to make that vehicle a better vehicle, and that vehicle is Liberia. And the next driver of that vehicle we call Liberia, that has struggled so much from ugly drivers, drunk drivers, and you name it, we are going to put a new driver in that vehicle to make sure that vehicle do today clear cut, destinated destination. That's where that vehicle is going to go. And the next driver going to be Ambassador Joseph Nimba uncle of most Liberians. So it is no accident. Everything we see, it is exactly because of that. And that's why they have to go to Jesus Christ grave and go rebaptize at River Jordan.
Okay. Francis, back to you. You know, when somebody is telling me that I should not be carried away by the crowd, but that crowd that I saw, that is my first time in Liberian politics. Because 1990 I was there, 2005 I was there, 2011 I was there. So nobody can tell me about crowd. I have seen crowd, but there's crowd that I saw. That crowd, if that crowd.
Bro, AB.
Yes.
Bro, AB. Me and you are typical Liberian, right? I grew up in Liberia. That's what I don't speak. I don't speak people's theory. Though to be honest, when Liberian people say they tire within, you and I know that for a fact. Liberian people that they only put that don't take bullshit. Sorry for the expression. They don't take bull crap from nobody. They don't take bullshit. You know that very well. You know that. This is not Jovia's first time. Jovia spotted poor Lone Star game before he run away. But this one, he's not running away. Bro, AB, that be clear quiet. That be clear quiet. Look, it's time for Jovia to be jailed. Tom, that be clear quiet. Me, I don't try to do para thing here to come speak CV. Me, I don't do CV. Jovia spotted poor game, the Lone Star game before he get away for it. He come by, he steal the poor money. This time you will be jailed. Don't be speaking CV. The poor getting ready to jail Jovia. We're gonna see being talking here. Jovia is about to get jailed. And Librarian are speaking here. The old man said no, they not saying that Jovia. He tried the same thing. The person Jovia said he poor Lone Star king. He said a lie. He run away. He come to you. He said chastity was after a lie. You know that.
But do you see the JMB and Pan Kun ticket? Do you really see that ticket a winnable ticket?
Joseph Boga, now president, what you mean winnable ticket? Well, the people that are behind you, people want Joseph Boga to jail Jovia. The first of all, that Jovia may win go for loans, win call it power for World Cup. And saying Jovia gain the power, all the poor money, he been take all the money, the woman dying, they suffering in the country. What are you talking? The crowd are behind you. What? Tell me, though. Jovia go take all the money in Liberia in the bank, take everything, pay the woman, and they won't do it. They'll just give money for free. You say from Liberia now. The woman pay 1,000 to print her own T-shirt to go wait for Joseph Barker. You ever see that before? No. You ever see that before?
All right. Honestly speaking, I was shocked. I am now convinced. I was not convinced before. I am now convinced that these elections, I'm not talking about any other elections. I am talking about these elections. I am now convinced.
That one round.
I am not convinced that JMB will beat CDC flat.
One round, not two round, no second round, one round. One round.
Because looking at this politics, JMB was able to do the right thing by choosing Jeremiah Kwankun. Because JMB needed a candidate that can better produce. JMB, that was the reason why JMB never picked Nyomli. Nyomli and her political party, they were in confusion.
Yeah.
So by JMB choosing Jeremiah Kwankun, we know that Nimba, with the Nimbalans, when we say we are for you, we are for you. No matter how heavy countdown, we are for you.
I agree.
That is the reason why JMB is entering into Nimba, Ganta. This is to show if the National Election Commission is not ready, I am telling them now to tighten their belt.
Oh yeah.
Because They put it places. It will be one pound. They will announce 120 JMB and Kun before they can be able to announce one Josh Manawia.
I agree.
Back to you, Francis Kanguma Dono.
Maybe, you know, Liberian people, they are not stupid people. Me, I let to go to election or electoral records. When the Liberian people decided to make Charles Taylor president, they made that decision even before election day, 1990, July 19. They didn't stop there. They say, came my mind, came my part, I will vote for you. When they voted for Charles Taylor, and Charles Taylor misbehaved, it was the very Liberian people that said, go, Pape, go with your baby Koloma. All right? Just where I came in, 2003, stole our football game, our walk or whatsoever game. He said Charles Taylor wanted to kill him. He ran away. When he got back, we saw him enjoy our Taylor loving, having affairs, even though he got a wife with multiple children outside of the union. That's okay. Today, from 2005, 2011, 2017, nobody won, no candidate won election in Liberia without Prince Johnson supporting them in Nimba County.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a fact. And therefore, these folks worry because they are criminal-minded people. Maybe let them look all over Africa, close range, West Africa, for example. Let them find in one country that somebody regulation and go free. The only way they can go.
Bro Francis.
Yeah.
You know what is happening? To Jovia, Ellen Johnson study is putting Jovia and Arizona coming, making them that she stay there.
Yeah, Francis, let's get Francis chance. Let's get Francis Kanguma Dono chance.
So now we'll get two Francis on the show. I know you're getting coffee, I can get it. But don't worry about that. If Francis wants to have giving chance. So that's the thing, right? Central is 2005. People always went to Nimba County to win election. And nobody have gone up to 900,000 according to National Election Commission records. AB, I've been saying it on this show. From the get-go, from the day old man Walker made that decision, made that decision to select somebody from Nimba County, not ordinary person, somebody that have an impeccable electoral records of winning. This man has won 3 times in short period of time. He won a representative 2 times, won a senator on white ballot. Everybody scared of the man. Politically. Okay? I said it here, this will be a one-round victory. And that is the reasons why you see Joia rushing with everything, including dissolving the LSCC, coming with your own people, putting people on the Supreme Court, and because they know we're not going to give them kakaleka result. We're going to give these people tsunamis. Tsunamis is what we're going to give them. We're going to beat them like people can beat Guinea Domo. And that's why they're doing everything they're doing. No need to worry. All we need to do, we don't need to be complacent. We need to do our job and protect our votes. Maybe they will not steal it because Joey knows the rap. He knows it. He need to start thinking about the little boy that collected his uncle in Guinea and put it in the little corner. He need to start thinking about this guy, Yaya Jami, or military man that got to run away to go on his farm. Okay? He need to think about his best friend in Senegal. Think about that. He need to think about the other guy, Blaise Compaoré. So many people we can talk about. And Joey, he said, comes from crew time. Most crew people don't want trouble. They just get big mouth. So this election, the Bible says there's time for everything and there's season for everything. This is a season for the people of Liberia through Joseph Nyuma Sr. And the old man signed, God in heaven signed this thing. This is the time to redeem, to rescue this country before we even talk about anything else. Back to you.
Francis, you wanted to come in, but I wanted to talk about how this country called Liberia, how the drugs, our young people are dying because of drugs. The drugs have overcome the entire country. West Africa today, Liberia is #1 in terms of drugs. And our government official there, Jeremiah Bankun, said it. He said a country that drug dealer can be held to court, but drugs, 100 million drugs were seized, and then nobody was get arrested, put behind bar.
In addition to that, government got to pay over 200,000 to that people.
Yeah, because that 200,000 was seized from the people. Go ahead, Francis.
Yeah, but bro, EB, what we saying here is everything. When you make a decision, that there's a pros and cons, right? The Liberian, you just say you are here warning everyone that they got their drugs either, they got their they wanted to see it, right? So what is happening to Liberia today is not a mistake, though. When God actually want to bring good thing, if you reject, if God want to bless you, reject a blessing, God will curse you for it, then you will go back to the blessing. So what is happening today? God wanted to bless Liberia in 2017, they reject a blessing, right? Because if they say Ellen Johnson study was corrupt, then Ellen Johnson study was supporting Joria, then they support Joria. You should know that. That's a curse. You know that. They said they don't want Ellen Johnson study, right? But Ellen support Joria, you supporting Joria. Is that no? You rejecting Ellen Johnson study and supporting Joria, and Ellen is supporting Joria. Do you think that a change? So the people did not vote for change, they voted for curse. So you just say you used to be here, bro. EB used to tell people Joria had all the character. Even said Joria naked video, you used to play that.
Yeah.
You know all that. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
Okay.
I warned the Liberian people against this crook.
Okay, bro. AB, you used to be here playing Joria naked video, how they got naked himself for 25, whatever the little money. How they got even said the money that they get they got from Taiwan, they got stole everything, who put a picture.
Yeah.
He knows everything. Bro, AB, what is happening to Liberia is none of my mistake, though. Geographer is a calamity that was hanging over the country that there was a dark cloud that was hanging over the country that God needed to wipe away from over the country. Because we want you yourself. You play Geographer naked video, everything you did, everything. They said no. Some people used to call your mother, they used to call you, they say you don't speak English, your English is broken. You know that very well. I may be wrong. But what is happening in the country is time, I think Ellen Johnson study, because when the people rejected Ellen Johnson study, they say Ellen a crook. But Ellen supporting Joria. Why you support Joria? You know that Joria a crook. Right now, people say Ellen a crook, Ellen supporting Comey. If you supporting Comey, what is happening? What are you telling me?
Yeah. That's a simple logic. Because you said that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is a criminal.
That's true. Yeah.
Ellen Johnson Sirleaf stole. Then Ellen Johnson Sirleaf supporting somebody. Then you support that same person.
Tell me now. Ellen, Comey will say Ellen a crook, right? But Ellen supporting you. But then who you are now? Are you not a crook?
Shortly, no, but let us be fair.
Yeah.
They turn up that I saw in Bong.
Yeah.
Hey, man. And someone want to call here and not to be able to speak on that turn up. I saw. That is the reason why I want you to make that picture there with videos.
Hold on, bro. AB, hold on. You see, Nathan again, he start paying the men and I start making you people cry from granted. They start taking pictures. They see that Nathan again cry today. You never see that.
I'm not here to discuss Nathaniel follow my deal. because
Okay.
because Nathaniel follow my girl, he is already a criminal. So I'm not here. We should not discuss him. But frankly speaking, that crowd that I saw in Bong, when I woke up yesterday morning, when I saw that crowd in Kakata, then I said, then I waited for unto myself. I said, okay, let me wait and see what will be the turn in Bong.
Oh yeah.
Then I saw that people, I am telling you, people climb in trees to see the tree. People stand up on top of the building to see that tree. The marvelous tree, to see that tree. That tree make a brief stop in Bong. To that tell the people your morning, your hello, your good afternoon. But we are on our way to Nimba.
Brahim, let me ask you a question. Oh. Somebody from Nima is supposed to vote for Sametua to be a finance minister for all the government who feature from the side. Where's somebody from Nima County? When you voting for the president, somebody from Bong County, what you get now? All the people from the side, deputy speakers, Senate Putin, everybody. They are what now?
Then a tree make a pause. The tree just pause to say, let's greet the people before the tree can be hard to move. Then the tree moved to Ganta. Look, as the train was moving, people were standing on the road to wave to the tree. To get there.
Thank you for passing.
Joao Taylor was there. You know, Joao Taylor was there holding down, lay press conference with your people and trying to.
I want to talk about that, Francis.
Yeah, and then sure, yeah, I know where Eddie is. Eddie is cold. I know what that old man is. That old man is cold right now. For the fact, for Ellen to be able to talk to Nyomli and Eddie, then when they sat on the think, and they say no, because they see Omar, was me going to. You have a quarter, Francis?
Yeah. Are we taking calls?
Yeah. Let take calls.
Hello, Carla. Your name? Where are you calling us from?
Good morning, Francis. This is Sam Abdulamin Jr.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please increase your volume, okay?
Yeah, good morning, Francis. This is Sam Abdulamin Jr. calling you from the Republic of Guinea.
All right, Sango, go right ahead. You are on live.
My brother, what we witnessed yesterday in Nimba County is a complete demonstration of the people's power. It's a powerful saying, powerful author that said that there are few things more powerful than the united people. Her name is Arnita Tugaliva. George Weah government overlooked the power of the people when it came to power. They felt that power power can only be in the hands of few people. Power can only be managed by few people, forgetting to know that it takes a united front to make a powerful government and a powerful people. That is the reason why all of the crimes and evil they perpetrated against that country, they sure it was gone under the carpet, but now they have come to light and they have made the government unpopular. All of what they did to the Liberian people, do you know, I can be so surprised that sometimes when I hear some people saying, oh, who do we have? What are we going to do? At least let him just complete his second term. Are you kidding me? What they didn't do in 6 years that they are coming to do in another 6 years? Mm-hmm. What are the formulas that they did not employ at the time that they are coming to employ? Now, I listened to the finance minister the other day when he said he has provided job for 27,000 persons in Liberia.
27 million, son.
No, he said 27 million, not 27,000, 27 million.
How can you have a population of 5 to 5 million and you tell me you create a job for 27 million? Is that feasible? Is that possible? But like I said before, and I always tell people, CDT came to power on the back of
Possible. My brother, it possible is somewhere to it because you remember, you look, this is not the first time. Somewhere to the last time, somewhere to said the Liberian economy was growing by 8%. This is the economy that growing by 8%. It take 25 million to out of poverty.
Okay. All right. Sam, try to wrap up because we are very soon will be announcing an hour.
So we can let you go.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, all of what they are doing, they came to power on the back of Malaysia first, lies, rhetorics, and all sorts of things. The Liberian people felt that, yes, we don't want early third term. And it was not early third term. It was another person. They did not evaluate this old man. They never knew what he stands for. Now they are beginning to understand it. They are beginning to see what he fought, what he was fighting for in 2017. So that is the reason why you are seeing the unwavering support all around the place. For instance, I have been to places, I have been all around Monrovia. I've been like these few days we went touring some of the counties and things. And I can tell you for sure, there's a very high possibility of a one-round victory. Nimba County is gone. Bong County is gone 60 to 70%. Monsumaru County is gone 60 to 70%. Don't you have one of Israel to pray? It will not happen. I don't know what his religion right now. The man is unstable just like his political career. Everything about him is fake. Now the people, they are seeing it now that he's fake. He can't do anything. My brother, let's pray that this country get rescued, and let's pray to God that we'll be able to protect our vote. Thank you guys so much for the enlightening program.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you for your contribution.
The number to call 763-283-6903. Once more, the number to call on this Manefson Abraka Talk Show is 763-283-6903. Once more, 763-283-6903. Or you can better call us on 267-938-2801. That is the number to call. Once more, 267-938-2801. That is the number to call to be part of the Manefson Abraka Talk Show. Or you can better call us on WhatsApp number on 215-266-6509. Once more, 215-266-6509. Francis, yeah, you wanted to come in.
Yeah, like according to Class Reload, the local journalists in Ghana, there always been some kind of fictitious plan program by the regime in Bong and Nimba counties. Whenever the rescue team want to go there, so they've been avoiding them. So yesterday it couldn't work. The rescue team said, you know what, we're going to go. Guess what? Joy Howard Taylor is... Look, I'm so disappointed in our woman. Her being a woman, number one. Number two, her being the current vice president, number two in our country. You know that she allowed her with Dillon. But where did Dillon come from? Dillon came from her office. He's a senator. Marvin Cole was a special assistant to her when she was senator. Marvin Cole is a representative. Marvin Cole and Joy They don't go along, but Marvin Cole and Joshua getting along. Marvin Cole had a program in Bong County yesterday, Banga. At the same time, Joy Hawatera had a program in Bong County, Banga. They promised the Bungies about loan that never got paperwork. That yesterday they carried the paperwork. And guess what? Some people got money. Majority of the people did not get money. After that downpour of rain, according to a class reloaded reporter, everybody switched to the rescue train. Everybody went there. And she ran away from the county. She could not stay there. Mavico gave it to. So you see, when I listened to Prince Moy, I said, wow. Wow, Joy. She is the chief, commander-in-chief of division and disunity. I see the reasons why she and Joey had some issue initially. But you know this why. Another thing I noticed about the rescue train is almost everybody on the train, they have localized their conversation with the people. Okay? They localized, people pointing out. I really admire the part where Omer Bwaka talked about Bong, Nimba, Lofa, and Grand Jury counties. They were all established at the same time, 1964. And Nimba, Bong, and Lofa, when they established the APMC or Liberia Producing Marketing Corporation, and he was the managing director, that was the time where Nimba and Lofa became the breadbasket of Liberia. And he said further that they find that the Nimbarians can do what they have done and what they are doing in terms of entrepreneurship. Liberia can surely, for sure, rely on their expertise to drive the country. And evident by what they did that 10 years ago, Nimba County is going to be the center of agriculture to build on what they already got doing. So, AB, this campaign is almost over. The victory is almost over. We are only waiting for confirmation from National Election Commission because what? Liberian people are always given to people even before we go to elections. Every time that Liberian people say they tire with you, they're going for another person. So my brother, I think we are in a good hands. The rescue team momentum is growing beyond our expectation. And the campaign is now on yet. We are where we are. When the campaign is officially declared, my brother, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's going to be massive.
My brother Francis, you go ahead.
But AB, what I'm trying to say is like, what I was reading something on the local daily news in Liberia. The local daily news said that the vice president of Liberia visited some farmer. He said he make a surprise visit to some of those farmers. What he called some of those farmers asking those people to come to Suakoko. They have a meeting. In Suakoko. They have a meeting in Suakoko. She tried to give them some loan. But the question are, where are you been for the 6 years?
Yeah.
That you paid a surprise visit to the people to actually call them to actually give them a market loan for them for you to empower them for farming. Where are you been for the 5 or 6 years? Because I was just reading it on the local news.
You know, the surprising thing, don't you not see the people of Bong? The people of Bong, they are mad with Joy than any other persons. Because Bong County does not have good 3 ministerial positions. 3.
Yeah.
And you are vice president.
Yeah.
Your county can now boast of 3 ministers proper.
hospital.
I'm not talking about
The
deputy
all the
minister.
hospitals are closing. All the hospitals in Bong County
And
are
then
closing.
the hospital in Bong. Jeremiah Kwanku said it. Phoebe in Bong.
No,
Phoebe
forget about it.
Hospital. Phoebe
Bro,
Hospital was one of the best hospitals during those days.
Bro, Ibi.
Yes.
I want you to do me a survey for me. The VT teacher, the volunteer teacher. You get more VT teacher in Bong County than any other county in Liberia. I want you to do a survey on that. The teacher that teach without getting paid. How do you become a vice president and you get people volunteer teacher in your county more than any other county? You know the VT people that don't on salary and all those stuff. In Bong County, the rate is more higher than any other county in Liberia. They call them the VT. Go look at the government statistics. You know the teacher that waiting to get on payroll.
I keep your call coming out. I keep your call coming out on 763-283-6903. Once more, 763-283-6903. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267-938-2801. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Call here now or forever hold your peace. You know, we are discussing Liberia. We are discussing your country. We are discussing our country, where our neighbors was buried, where our neighbor stream has been buried. That's the country that we are discussing. And I love JMB because this man is talking about integrity all the time. This is the father of integrity in our country.
Yes.
Because this man had been in one house. For instance, you went into that house. You went there. You saw that house. The vice president complained now about that house. The former vice president is complaining. He said, because we have another caller here. Caller, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
This is Jacob German calling from Fort Worth, Texas.
Jacob, go ahead.
I just wanted to, take the time to thank you and the rest of your panelists for the good job. I listened to everything you guys are saying, and you can be more truer than that. The issue with Joy Taylor, she's like a drowning person. You hang on to anything. And some of the things you hang on, sometimes you see that it is a double-edged sword that when you grab it, it will cut you in your palm, but you're drowning and you want to stay afloat. That's just what she is now. I think she has lost her credibility, from, a failed marriage with Mr. Taylor to a failed vice presidency, coming back to a failed senatorial job she had. She's one of those people that the Liberian people have given her everything that she ever wanted. Anything that she ever wanted was given to her, but she misused the opportunity. And she's drowning, and I'm afraid she will drown. Again, going to Mr. Weir and his CDC.
My friend and brother, what you have to say about the turn up yesterday and today?
Oh, great. You can't call for anything more than that. For the rescue team, what we saw in Kakata, what we saw in Banga, and what we saw in Ganta. Ganta, that's just the tip of the iceberg. You will see more. They are on their way to Kampley.
Hey.
And I'm sure, I'm from Berlin. Okay? I'm a product of Berlin. I'm sure that they will give the rescue team a resounding research on that. We heard that CDC and its gangsters were carrying money down there. And we make phone calls to our people every day. We tell them, you're taking the money. That's your money. That's stolen money. They stole from you. Their conscience making them to indirectly give us what they stole from us. So, like one of the speakers was saying earlier about Joel Taylor calling farmers to swap.
Cora, I'm coming to you. Just hold on, please. I'm coming to you.
Came to power on a silver platter. It was given to you. Thing that you don't deserve. Many of us said before that George Weah was inept, and he's still inept. This guy had no idea what leadership is. In fact, there is a difference between being an artist and being a leader. Soccer, you play it well. People like you for that. Stay in your terrain. But he came, and the game was good. That 11 people gave him that job so that they can know who he is. Because if this had not happened, that cloud was always going to be on Liberia. Hanging on Liberia. Oh, Joshua, and now we've seen him. So these guys have abused every inch of opportunity given them. This is the time is now. October 10th is their end. They will be gone. Thank you so much for the platform, and God bless you.
Okay, we have another caller here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
You calling from the state of New Jersey.
What?
How you guys doing today? Francis 1, Francis 2, and Amy, how you guys doing?
Yeah, we are doing good.
That's good. My brother, I just want to speak about the public integrity. This public supporter is working in a corrupt government for 12 years. We all resigning. So where is his integrity? Because he live in the old house as an integrity. He choose not to build himself a new house. So we are coming with integrity. I'm not thinking about his record. We are speaking about integrity. Okay. Bye bye.
No.
If you want to, hello, caller.
I'm still here listening to you.
Okay, so you are saying that what is the public integrity?
Yeah.
Is that what you are saying?
I'm asking you. I'm not saying. I'm asking.
Bro, can I answer that question for this guy quickly?
Okay.
Yeah, Ebi, give it to Francis Duro answer it.
Let me answer your question. Everything get a testing period. Joseph Barker was in the president. So giving it time to become a president to see whether he's not going to audit Ellen Johnson's government and Georgia government. Now you cannot judge him now. With the Joseph Barker working in the government, then he go by. If he make a mistake, he's gonna go by. He's gonna audit himself. So that's why you telling me, give me the opportunity that me become president. If I become president, I'll audit myself. The audit not going to start with Joe Weah. The audit will start with Unity Party. So you don't need to ask for integrity. That's where the integrity will come in. Because after auditing itself and auditing Unity Party to come audit Joe Weah government, that's where the integrity will show up. Thank you.
Francis, you have a caller there?
Not yet.
Okay, you can keep your call coming out on 763-2609. 763.
But maybe what make me annoyed that Joseph Barker said, oh, when I become president, I'm gonna audit the Unity Party government. We're gonna audit the government are working. Then he's still asking about integrity. What kind of integrity are you looking for now? Yeah, bro, Francis, what kind of integrity now? The message of all the Unity Party government is I corrupt you or I will show you, I'm going to tell you who.
Sam, go ahead.
Ebi, I want to respond to that caller that talk about Joe Barker serving a government 12 years, a government that he considered corrupt, everything that this government is claiming to be building on positively. They are referencing that government. They have never initiated any platform, a platform worth even 300 million for developmental purposes. This is a man who has served all along his services. You can go and check for yourself. You will never one day find a record of him being involved in a dubious activity or dubious act. Like the way we're seeing people flying around the country, checks and things are moving from place to place, and president need this, president project. Have you ever seen or heard a project named in Joe Barker's favor when he was vice president? Have you ever, when Joe Barker was Minister of Agriculture, You ever heard corruption saga on his name? These are the people that are misleading people in our country. Go to Joe Barker's house. When you enter the main house, you know that he's a very common man. Simple, down to earth, nothing. The luxury and thing that some of these guys are living in our country, Joe Barker does not even have some. Somebody who has served government for almost 40 years. Go and check his house. Okay. Simple fence, simple house. Okay. Look at the living room structure.
Okay,
These are the people that are misleading the people in our country.
Okay, we have another caller here. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Ebi, how you guys doing?
We are doing good, and you?
Francis 1, Francis 2, and my dear brother. Let me say there, I'm sorry to use this word, please. You know, today, Steve Bole called some other Liberians stupid people. He called them stupid people, and people were getting mad why he used that word. And I asked him today, simple question too. I said, why now? And he knows the reason why I'm asking that question, why now? But let me come to that caller. The caller that just spoke, Abraham. And this is birthday, not calling from Iowa to be specific, Cedar Rabbit. When they talk about integrity, integrity comes with a lot of things in human life. Mr. Barker have lived in his house for 40 some more years. His dead men were clean, and we all consider him to be clean. They lie on Joseph Barker. They lie. I come here, Abraham, please. They lie on Joseph Barker. They let Amos Sawyer, that Sawyer came up and vindicated Mr. Barker. That it was a pressure from other group that make us to take that decision. But I have never seen Joe Barker honoring this song in the Liberian government since the government was created and he works for the government. They have not seen any effort on him. If Mr. Barker can come up and say, when I become president, I will audit unity government, it will start with me. If Mr. Barker can leave money in the cover for the vice president of the Republic of Liberia to start on, why can't we give that opportunity to Mr. Barker? And let me take you guys to Totma and Torbert. Torbert served for 19 unbroken years under a dictatorial regime of Totma. Torbert never opened his mouth one day to talk. It's because of what? Because of respect and dignity for the office of the president and the vice president. When Torbert became president, when Totman died in 1971, when Torbert took over in July, what did Torbert do in Liberia? All the high schools in Liberia were renovated and some were built. That's the kind of presence that we're talking about. Joseph Barker never spoke. He never said anything bad about Ellen's government because he was part of the institution and he was learning because Torbert wanted to be president. That's the same step Joe Barker is doing. Now come back to Nimba County, Nimba, Bong, and Margibi. Look, Abraham, my people, dating is over. I have witnessed and watched and voted in Liberia elections. 1985, I voted. The court Jackson F. Doe, be no, be here, will vote for you. Then comes 1996 to 97. You kill my mom, go, you rape my daughter, you do this, we will vote you into power. They voted Charles Taylor. Comes 2005, Abraham. Then Liberia listened and learned. You supported war with 10,000, you don't support war will vote for you. And Liberians voted a first female president on the continent of Africa. Came 2017. You know book. You don't know book. We will vote for you. They voted the unpopular, uneducated, unscrupulous president that have taken our country into the sea. Not even because Darrow they don't say into the septic tank. I will not borrow Darrow's they don't war, but our country now is in the sea. Everything is rolling or coming back. So the only persons that will rescue and protect our integrity around the world is Mr. Barker. This election to me, in my own view and analysis, Bong County, Margibi, Nimba, Moserado, Grand Bassa, the election is over. OVEN is over. Thank you guys very much for taking me.
Thank you. Keep your call coming out on 763-283-6903. Once more, 763-283-6903. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267-938-2801. Once more, 267-938-2801. Francis, what you have to say when the brother said this election is over?
Anyway, I think the brother was on point. And you know, I've been around the corner a little while now. I was living City Hall when 1997 took place. And I saw conglomerations of folks that wanted to be president, about 13 of them, and just the one. Liberian people did not only say, well, they'll vote for him, but they say, you came my mind, you came my power, we'll vote for you. And they did just that. Like he rightly put it, I agree. But this is the thing. The country people say, the chicken are ready to die, can't listen to horn, can't even hear it.
We have another caller here. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Please forgive me. I think this is my second time calling, and if this is not acceptable on your show, just take it from me. I'm sorry. I called earlier, and I spoke, and I want to speak again. My name is Jacob Tiaban, calling from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm calling because I know other speakers have spoken on the question the gentleman asked about integrity involving open broadcast. I get surprised, and
take that quarter and then pretend to wait. Yeah, go ahead.
I get taken aback a lot when Liberians come and complain and make mockery of women broadcast living in the same house for 40 years, and ask question, what did he do when he was vice president? Again, with all, I say this with passion and respect for everybody, for each and every Liberian. The problem we have is the lack of education. The lack of education, especially the generation today. When last did these people read anywhere or see anywhere that a vice president operates differently than the president? Thank you, the last caller who spoke about about being vice president for 19 years. When you are a vice president, he's not a co-president, he's a vice president. You take instruction from the party and from the president. When the president deems it necessary to send you somewhere, he does it. He or she does it. When you are doing certain things and the president feels that you are trying to override it, he or she stops you. The president also has the right to recommend to the party that put you there because of your wrong on the same ticket. The president also has the right and the power to recommend to the party for impeachment.
Thank you.
To remove it.
Thank you.
So when you are a vice president, you wait for instruction from the president. So again, going back to what I talk about education, the lack of education among us, especially the generation today, causes a lot of us to say some of these bogus things.
Thank you.
And what makes it wrong for somebody to serve his or her government for 50 years? I think that is in the great United States that we live in. If you graduate from college today with a bachelor's degree in accounting, and someone who just has a certificate in accounting, but has been doing the job for 10 years and left the job and went to apply somewhere else, that enterprise will rather hire the guy that has a 10 years experience than you who are just coming from college with a bachelor's degree, because experience counts.
All right. Okoro, let us leave here.
Yeah. So I mean, this guy should go away with their bogus stuff. One of my principals used to tell me before: if you have nothing to do, don't do it here. Okay. So if they have nothing to add to the conversation, let them stay in a little corner and wait for October 10. That's the last day for CDC. It is over. Thank you.
Thank you. Okoro, Francis, I'll take you.
All right, Okoro, are you there?
Yeah, Brother Francis.
Yeah, go right ahead. You are live. Libby.
Thank you, Brother Francis. Thank you, Brother AB, for the show tonight. This is your brother here, Pastor Sandra Johnson from Pennsylvania.
Okay, Mr. Johnson.
I just got back 2 days ago from LRB.
Okay.
You know, when, like the guy that called me, 3 callers after, the guy that talked about doubt of, JMB dignity. Sometimes these are seditions or ANCNs. That's what I call them. Well, based on the questions you guys asking tonight, my EB Bong and
Nimba.
My dear brother, I'm not going to say that the elections is over. This is what I continue to tell in a circle of unity partitions and even JMB. Even today he called me. I said, we need to work. The day I hear the election commission say Joseph Nimba is the next election, president of Liberia, then we all can rest. Because church, we are nations, like sedition and call them. Part of their hypocrisy, as I said. And this is what I want you to do, Brother Francis. So what can you chant in a country that is developing Liberia too much, and then you playing DV to go to another country?
Mm-hmm.
Why seditions? What's a seditions? From 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I've been playing, I won, I have now won. How hypocrite can you be and say your country is developed, and then you want to run from that country and go to another country? And I said this on the radio before I left, woe to every sedition, because we formed TDC. I was sedition from 2005 up to 2011, But this is not what we all got on the plane, go every day in and out of the country. Because it's not a president. Because we are confused. And so when somebody confused, they're afraid. And fear is false evidence appearing to be truth. That's fear. So because we have been Liberia to those seditions, wrong thing, he turned it to be right. So really, I can see the crowd. I saw one 2017. When I left TMB House 2017 and we're going to the APS, I saw people at SKD. I've never seen people like that in my life in Liberia. And yet until he didn't win. But brothers and sisters, we should keep our hand tight until JMB announced that he is the next president of Liberia. I thank you guys for the show. God bless you.
Thank you. He just came from Liberia 2 days ago, just so you know.
Yeah.
2 days ago. That's Sandra Johnson there. Not the other Sandra Johnson from Bong County. This is a different Sandra Johnson. We get another caller here.
Yeah, take your caller.
Hello, caller. Your name, where you calling us from, sir?
Hi, this is Kenan. I'm calling from Seattle, Washington.
All right, you're on live. Give it to us.
Wonderful. I listened to a lot of people call and making an argument on Vice President Joseph Boakai leadership and all this stuff. And I heard some people saying, giving an example, like Francis was saying, they voted the person, he killed my father, I vote for you, you do the one, I vote for you. I think that I have serious issue with that particular line that people always flighting around.
Why? We are just making reference. We are just making historical reference because Liberian people, they usually give it to people before even election day. That's what we are observed throughout.
Yeah, and that's going to. I'm saying it directly now for the presidency. I'm saying it directly for the bigger position in Liberia.
Directly now for the presidency. I'm saying it directly.
Why am I saying this? The people of Margibi County are there saying, whether you see money or whether you do well, will vote for you as senator. That thing going to affect the county. That is my county. The American people I'm just saying it from my own sense, right?
But you need to rally around your people.
Yeah.
So they can't vote for Maggie.
That is so
hold on.
crazy to keep using the words and you do the one, you do that one, we'll vote for you. That many people from Margibi County, you got to change your whole life when you do an application to the United States of America. Don't say you're from Margibi County.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cora, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, let me just talk the real Labrador English. My name is Alfred Namotigebabiata Mane. I'm calling you from Oklahoma, Tulsa.
Okay, go ahead.
My brother, I want to tell you the real Labrador way. Before the Christmas will be good, we'll know it from the eve. Because Waka are convinced that he's the next president.
Why?
Because I'm following his path track, his record. You know, people doesn't know what they, I was in Liberia. I played for John Lunstein. I served as chairman for the late Honorable Jim K. Cherry Party. I'm chairman for Grand Bassa County. And so I know Joseph Walker, I just say, you know, sometimes, even if they die, but you see your well in the diner, you recognize her because of her balls and her body. I know what I'm saying. I'm sorry that I'm aware. I can't talk too long, but my brother, Joseph Walker, I'm taking that thing, yeah? Joseph Walker took it. I will take my own time to give you some scenarios on what I'm saying.
Hey, Joe, we are wrong if you say it like that.
I want her to say.
Okay, thank you. We have another caller here. Francis, you got another caller there?
Not yet.
Okay, we're having another caller here. No, we lost that caller. Yeah, but why is it that?
On the show?
Huh?
Is Francis gone?
Yeah. Francis said that his battery is very low. And then he was.
Okay.
Let's take another caller here. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Abraham, I beg you, brother. The rules of your show is somebody can call for the second time. But can I make a point 1 minute? Please.
Why?
Okay, thank you. Thank you to you and Francis. They both Francis on our show. Let me say this, 2017, Liberians were yearning for generational change.
Because that's what Eddie told them.
They were yearning for generational change. All of us, myself that talking here, me, but they know that talking, I have a big conversation, deep conversation with my kids that was supporting George Weah. It is good that George Weah became president of the Republic of Liberia. Had not it been that the youth, the young folks, and other people who determine or who at that time have the belief that George Weah was going to change Liberia to America, up to this time, other Liberians still believe in George Weah. And I gave one example to my kids. I told them they men were leading 24 Liberians. And every day there was confusion in Lone Star. You think if this man become president, will Liberia be better? They say, oh, Papa, that man got international contact. All the football players, all the international people will come and help Liberia. Liberia will be like America. I say, okay, hallelujah. After 3 months, Francis, when George were put down for the 9 palaces in Monrovia, I called my children. I said, you see, they went on internet and said, Daddy, oh Lord, we will listen to you. You born us, we will listen to you. So it was so good that God brought on this man to Liberia for him to be president, so that Liberia, after his regime, our country will be built. And let me tell you, let me end by this word. If God bless, I know we have more already. After 3 months of Joseph Boakai presidency in the Republic of Liberia, there will be a lot of NGOs work, and Liberians would never ever travel to another country. Thank you. You take this from me. Today is the 8th of July. Thank you, Abraham, and thank you, Francis, your market.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep your call coming out on 763-283-6903. Once more, 763-283-6903. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267-938-2801. Once more, 267-938-2801. You know, Francis, for me, I was key on it, and I said it before, that George Manawia presidency will be a calamity into our land. Look at how many people have been killed. And I said, look at how many people have died. I said, look at how many people were killed. As we get premier fast-see, we get first-hand information that this man sodomized the 3 boys. He had sex with them in the anus. Don't take another call. Carter, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is James Sadie, and I'm calling from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota.
Go ahead, James.
Okay. Yeah, it's possible when we, the Liberians, sit in the United States and condemn instead of being appreciative.
Instead of being what?
Appreciative.
Oh, appreciative. Okay.
What is taking place in Liberia.
Yeah, to be appreciated to God or to be appreciated to George Manawia?
Not to George Manawia, but to the government of Liberia.
Oh, to the government. Okay.
So please give me a chance to talk.
No. You are giving chance. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me talk.
Talk, my brother.
Okay. So don't be making point when I'm trying to ask questions.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. The development that is taking place in Liberia, I was in Liberia about 2 months ago.
Okay.
And so when we sit here and we say nothing is happening, Joe, is a mistake, then we are lying to ourselves.
Okay.
We talk about Joseph Boakai live in the same place. When they were in power, I went to Liberia 4 years in a row. Where Joseph Boakai lived, only a house had a light. Now people can travel on paved road from Ganta to Saniquale, from Saniquale to Campley, from Ganta to Sacré-Pierre. Are these not developments?
Oh. What are you talking about for Ganta to... What are you talking about? You're not talking straight. You're saying from Ganta to Saniquale, for desert to desert.
I'm talking about pavements of roads, infrastructure development.
Oh, okay.
Because you guys are listening to you keenly for almost 20 minutes.
Okay.
That Georgia is a disaster to Liberia.
So thank you for your questions. The role...
It's not question. It's not question. It's a statement that I'm making.
Okay, thank you for your statement. But that the role that Josh Mana, we are break ground for during Madam Salif time. During the campaign that they break ground for, has that road been completed up to present? No.
During who time?
During Madam Salif time. You know
who brought the ground? Was it not
Is it done now? Even though money was in the bank,
administration?
I am asking you, my brother, a question. You said that when you're talking, we should be able to give you a chance for you to talk. I gave you a chance for you to talk. Now, give me a chance. Let me be able to ask you.
Okay, ask me a question.
I am asking you, the Banga and Menikoma Highway, that road was, that groundbreaking ceremony was done 5 years ago. Was done during the campaign time.
Which campaign?
During the campaign of 2017. That was the time that Madam Salif carried George Manawia. They went the break ground. Maybe you are forgetting.
I'm not.
Okay. Okay, has that road been completed?
The question you need to ask yourself.
No, you see,
wait.
You see, now.
Because you, as I said, you never gave me chance to complete what I was trying to say.
Okay.
And you asked me a question.
I gave you a chance now. Say what all you have to say. I listen to you.
My dear brother.
No. I listen to you. I listen to you.
You are not listening
I listen to you.
I told you from the beginning.
Say everything that you want to say.
To me. I told you from the beginning. When I started, you started asking me questions. I listened to you for almost 30 minutes before I come online. I listened to everything you people are saying. The last person said.
Forget about what the last person saying. Forget about what the last person saying. You make your point.
No. I'm commenting. Don't tell me to forget.
Okay.
I'm trying to make comment about things that you people been saying for the past 30 minutes.
Okay. Make your point.
About your way administration.
Okay. Make your point.
That is a mistake.
Okay. Make your point.
And you are lying to the Liberian people. As I say, I was in Liberia 2 months ago.
But why you are saying it not making no sense? You just saying.
Why you saying it's not making no sense? I'm talking about development that are taking place in Liberia.
Where development taking place where?
I told you about the road from Gambia going to South.
Wait, let's take your call here.
Mr. Johnson.
Brother Francis, I got about the crazy matter on that land. I want to really say something about.
But we anyway, but we allow him to go. Yeah, you know, even let him go already.
Oh, okay. You know, these are the hypocrites I'm talking about. Sedition that in America here. You went.
He keep calling us.
2 months ago, and you started developing the country. How can you go into a developed country and come back to America? How can these guys continue to just pick themselves, confuse themselves, and like our sons and daughters that are in Liberia is saying, Josh, we are developing the country, and they're dying to come to America? That's the question I continue to ask on the radio in Liberia. How can you be? How many Americans dying to go to another country to go stay there? How many Americans playing DV to come to Liberia?
Don't talk about American. Talk about yeah. Right now, Liberians are running to the Gambia. To the Gambia.
This is a lost wilderness I've never seen ever before. The country is in reverse. When you open the radio line, sometimes people say from Broad Street to Douala to Wea paved the road. My brother, every day, like my day, I'm leaving the hole. Yesterday, my wife got a physical car behind me when they brought me to the airport. The roads are, everything is in reverse. Everything in the country is in reverse. Yep. I entered the country 2003 when Charles Taylor left the country. 2004, I decided to come back home to do some business. The road was so terrible before Ellen, and that's just exactly how the road is today in Monrovia. Everything in the city, potholes all over, and these guys jumping from here to go back, they come back, the country develop, and our sons and daughters in the country do, and they're running to come to another country. But again, let me leave you guys, man. This sedition, they are lost-minded people. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, Francis, go ahead.
I mean, we keep it consistent. Just where it's a mistake, not only a mistake, it's a collision, accident, political accident that led to collision. That's what he is. Here in America, even Banana Republic, Liberia, for example, you just graduated from college fresh and ready. As ugly as our country is, people want you to have some understanding of the job you apply to if you get one. Even NGO people will ask you where you now were before. This is my first time, my entire adult life, to have another adult in the early 50s. They've been on this president job for 5 years. They have no practical experience. For God in heaven's sake. For God in heaven's sake. That you can actually love George Weah, and then you don't even love the country that George Weah governed in the reverse today. You don't love the country. And that's why this argument continues to be. But like the big brother said, how can your country be like Europe? It is all good. Everything all right. But you didn't win the DV. You went to the American embassy, you cried. You went there, they put you the money. They didn't give you visa because you didn't follow the regulation. Now you want to kill yourself. But George Weah is doing better though. George Weah is doing better. Your own brother, they chase you on a motorbike, they use another motorbike, they chase you, they took your K-Bear, and they will try to kill you, and you survive it, they carry your K-Bear with your small liberty inside. But George Weah is developing the country though. How can George Weah be doing better? This crucial time. Today, George Weah and the CDC will have to pay people to go to their programs. In Monrovia, if they don't do it, nobody will be there. They have to pay Timothy Weah way to go to Monrovia to put small crowd in their name. Timothy Weah, the little boy, early 20 years old, little picking, to go to Liberia. How can you want a job since 2005, 2011, 2017, finally the Liberian people gave you the job, you're not even able to govern yourself? This critical moment of our time, George Weah is in Israel going inside the Jesus Christ grave. And Jesus Christ now there. I will say again. And the people he carried use our tax dollars. They are swimming in River Jordan in Israel. That's another baptism they carry on, right? They're going there to re-baptize themselves so they can ask their God, even though Jesus is not there to help them. Because Jesus went to his God, according to the Bible. All right? Jesus went to his God. So I don't know what kind of people are these people. I don't know what kind of people are these people. But guess what, Ebi? The philosophers say you can force the goat to the water side, but you can never force the goat to. Until the reality can set in. These seditions and we are changed, they're never going to let it go. We are in their eyes, all we're going to appear as a Messiah today. A political Messiah. And he's not.
Hello?
He's not.
Hello?
Under his watch, you know how many auditors have been murdered?
Okay, all right.
Because of the audit report.
All right.
And he asking us why we should pay out through the ballot box. You know how many people have been killed? You know how many times George Weah have violated the Constitution that he took off to protect and defend?
Francis, let's just hold on. I have a caller on the line. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Aaron Money. I'm calling from
Aaron Money, you have to lower your receiver, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm calling from New Jersey. I just want to make a few comments on your show.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, fellow Liberians, those who continue to defend CDC Georgia, fellow Liberians, in the midst of the five or 6 years atrocity committed in our country. The primary responsibility of any good government in our country is not building roads, not building modern houses in the rural areas.
You have your receiver on. You have your receiver on.
No, it's off.
You have your receiver on.
You said, hello?
No, I cannot continue with you. Sorry. Go ahead, Francis.
Yeah, so like I was saying, we're not going to change now, AB. But Liberia got to move forward. Just what Ome Bwaka said in Nimba County a few hours ago. Ome Prince Johnson said, you know, he turned 71, July 6th, right?
Yes.
PYJ. And he's still looking healthy. This election is not about Ome Bwaka. It's not about PYJ. It's not about Kong. It is about the people of Liberia who have been the victims of bad leadership from the top.
Mm-hmm.
It is about them. And anybody you stand in the way of their prosperity, we will crush you. We ain't joking. Some of us are talking plenty here. Everything we use here, we pay for it on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Because we matters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. So if you say Joshua is doing better, like the brother said, why are you playing the TV to come to America? Why you want to live and go to Colombia?
This is Zero Money again. I'm sorry for the poor reception.
To go stay there. Why are you going to Cyprus?
Yeah, hold on.
Thank you.
So you know what, AB? Let them have their judge. We will have our Liberia.
Thank you.
And the other way we're going to have Liberia and govern, we must win election. And that's why those who pissed, those who are angry, they're saying all sort of stuff, let them go right ahead. Because we're going to win these elections.
Thank you. Akora, what is the name and where are you calling out from?
Yeah, I said this is Aaron Manin. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, I want to say good evenings to the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Liberia is in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Those who pretending living in America, enjoying the security and the safeties of this country, and see what is happening in Liberia,
mm-hmm.
and say life in Liberia is booming, I think they need to be deported to Liberia.
I tell you.
And we want all such people to deport them to Liberia. Because any good government in any country should have the ability to guarantee the security of its citizens.
I'm telling you.
Any good government that fails to guarantee security of its citizens is a government that's doomed to failure.
Mm-hmm.
The killing, first and foremost, the killing of the auditors who do public auditing with damaging audit reports on public officials that were summarily killed in Liberia. I put a blanket image on Liberia. The United States government have labeled that government of engaged in extrajudicial killing.
Tell me about it.
With all these, the government itself is saying the citizens should buy CCTV camera when the people cannot even get light and they cannot even afford even the salary that we're getting on beyond Ellington, even we are opposition with Ellen government. We are government went and reduced the salary from $150 to $45. Those people are in the country. They are dying out of drugs, kush. People are children on the street, jumping into vehicles, knocking their hair with spoons and all that. If this is a country that we want, Shame of those who were on the radio that defending we are in CDC. Shame for them.
They want our sisters and our brothers to continue to be smoking.
To die.
Yeah.
We are not even making public statement. I've been in public safety for almost 20 years. I know people who know me when I work as vice president, Green and Todbot. We know how security used to be. We were trained by the British and American. I mean, drugs. Talk about making a public priority and organize a presidential task force. Even Superintendent Broderick, because of questioning Jacob Nimland on some fuller fellow that was taking some drugs to Sino. I mean, talk about some level remove Broderick. Even he had no question, even asked.
Okay. All right.
I mean, this is the situation that in Liberia, as grave as it is.
Okay, thank you.
We must do something about it.
Thank you.
We guys don't care. We are the one who bear the ghettos for the drugs.
Thank you.
So I mean, I don't understand why people come here defending a development going on. What kind of development going on when people are burning on the streets?
Thank you.
All the Jamaican people in Liberia, they're selling all the drugs.
Thank you.
I mean, that's not sufficient for a country. And people say that because a lot of nonsense. Thank you.
Thank you. My friend and brother Francis, I would love for you to talk about the Kangoma Multi-Services Consultancy.
All right, so this is the time to make some money, do small commercial, maybe a few seconds. So, folks, you can see the flyer posted. Just so you are able to get a telephone number on your own time. Kangoma Multi-Services Consulting, Family-Based Immigration and Visa Consultancies. We are your immigration paperwork guys on the block. We are not lawyers. We don't have a law firm. It's a big disclaimer, okay? We are able to work with you to file for your loved ones. It could be your children. Those of you that marry, husband or wife. Those of you that get boyfriend and girlfriend out there, we can do your fiancé visa. If you want to invite somebody to come visit, we can do your, visiting visa for you. We can do affidavit of support, prepare it nicely and send it to National Visa Center if you have immigrant stuff open. Life and auto insurance, student loan repayment plan. Those are what I went to school in America. And other safer local documents in Liberia, such as marriage certificate, traditional, birth certificate, and passport, and all of that. In addition to that, we are also processing and submitting student visa application, all in one package. If you need to hire us, if you are in the categories of any of those services, give us a call on 267-648-8012, 701-330-4693. Our numbers are posted, as you can see on the flyers, live right now. The two numbers are on WhatsApp. The last number that go with +231, leave that's our agent in Liberia. Those of you that are working in Liberia, you want to do it, just reach out to us. Everything we do here plus more, we will give you the details. Our website address is www.kangomaconsulting.com. Better stay, go on Liberia Today Facebook page. If you missed it, if you missed showtime, go right there. Everything we're talking is right there. If you don't get me, you'll get AB. I want to say thank you very much for listening to me. AB, back to you.
Francis, I think we are about to do our closing. So I think for those of you who have been listening to us, we are very clear. We are very clearly clean tassel.
Clean soap. I can say I'm going to LRB. Clean soap.
We are very clear. We support JMB and PAN ticket. Jeremiah Pankun. That is a ticket that this talk show we will support. Whether elected or not, that is what we are supporting because we believe in the flag bearer of Unity Party. So don't come here to be asking our questions like we don't know what we are.
Are you typing?
You know. Thank you. Let me tap it to my man Francis, and then for a closing statement. Francis, back to you.
All right, folks. Again, I will say it again tonight, and I will continue to always say it. We are very much grateful to our Creator, the supreme power in heaven and on earth. And we are equally appreciative of the generosities of the American people that have allowed us to come here and to live here in peace and harmony, while our country is in the hands of political vampires. Come up with God Denzel and somebody that squandered his own football money and gone to Israel to enter Jesus Christ's empty grave and go to River Jordan to rebaptize himself along with government officials, criminal-minded people with our tax dollar. All we are asking you to do is to share the show, support us so that we continue to do these advocacies. All of us, we got interest in Liberia, and that's why we decided to do this 2-3 hours some days. All right? We will continue to do this because we want our country to change for the better. And from all indication, all of us are going to be satisfied with the decision made by Ambassador Barker. But the good news is, in most democratic countries, you will never govern if you don't win the souls and minds of the people. You must win the souls of the minds of the people. That's the only way you will be able to govern on the basis of the political party and the flag bearer manifesto and the integrity they bring to the job. And that's why we, on this platform, Liberia Today Media, aka Abraka, we are convinced unconditionally to support the ticket of the rescue mission in order to rescue Liberia and the people of Liberia. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to have a country. We must take our country back and bring those political and indigenous looters to answer to their stewardship for the last 6 years. And the way to do that is to support the rescue team to make sure we win on that wonderful day, October 10th. And guess what? We got our voter registration. Those of you that are concerned we're not going, by the grace of God, we're going to be right there. We're going to climax the campaign and we'll drop it in the box. George Weah and cartel members are going to go, and they're going to be held accountable in competent court jurisdiction once JMB grab the gavel of authority. Thank you, everybody. A big thank you for the fabulous show time today. Francis Doe, my namesake, it was nice having you on the show. We know you couldn't end it because of your cell phone running low on battery, but you know what? I think we had a good time, and it was a good thing for us to come out to make this analysis as they go on we go. Thank you.
Thank you, friend and family. As you all listen to my friend and brother Francis Dono, that's how we'll let to come out to the very end of the Manelson Abraka Talk Show. Be our guest on Monday. Be our guest tomorrow as we come here to discuss the FEMUSA program. The FEMUSA program is a program that is open to every Liberian, whether you are Guineans or you are Malian or you are Senegalese. The program will be open to you next week on the 15th, the 16th. So come, let us enjoy ourselves, but most of that will be talked about tomorrow about the same time that will come on today. What must we do? We want to say S.J. Johnson. If you want to call me after the show, my phone number, I will publicly announce it because I can always post my phone number. My phone number is 215-266-7444. 215-266-6509. Once more, 215-266-6509. Or you can better comment after the show on Messenger or whatsoever it is. Thank you very much.